Greetings, universe! Hello, Senko! Hello, Ali! Welcome in, everyone! Hope you guys are doing good! Hope you guys are doing great! Yeah. How are you guys doing, actually? Ooh! Hello, Freedom Force Studios! Oh, yeah, you remember to check it out! You remember to check out the stream! Oh, that's fun. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. So excited to have all of you around. I am doing good. Thank you so much. How are you? And Ali? Yes. Life is great on this weird moon I am on. Starly says hi. Look at Starly. Starly will bring all of our notifications right in. Yay! Yes, Enko! It's so great to have you back again. Yes, to the streams, that is. Really excited to have you around. So that's great. Ali, how are you? And also, Freedom Forge Studios also. How are you guys? I suppose... Wait. Should I call you just Freedom Forge? How do I call you? Do I just call you Freedom? How should I call you? I'm curious if it's just you streaming on that channel or maybe others stream on there as well. I wonder. There we go. Here are all our notifications. That's great. Generally, our plans for today are not related to Godot. The more technical streams are on Saturday, and on Sundays we have the more artistic and more creative, that is. These are the kind of streams that we have on Sundays. Just like today. Oh, okay. I'll call you Freedom then. Freedom says, you can call me whatever. I'm Kavino from FFS, the guy who does the streams. We have one other Copeland, but he doesn't make many cam appearances. I see. Okay. I will call you Freedom for now. That's what I'm gonna do. Yes. 0 artistic abilities. Okay. So, I hope this is not going to throw you off, but today we're designing some magical girls. So, we're going to start from the very beginning, from looking into current magical girls teams that we have in anime and other cartoons. And we see what works for them. So we can have our lessons first. And after we learn about what works for other great designs, we will try to come up with our own concepts. So it will probably take more than one stream to do, so we will see. We will see how long it will take. Ali asks, what's your favorite color? if you had to guess, what do you think would that be? I will give you a moment to guess. What's my favorite color? Actually, I have 2 favorite colors. Sanko says, need to look for a second, we'll be back soon. Okay, no problem. Right. I think we can get started. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Hello, Glimmer. I will let Ali guess first, and then I will say, I have 2 favorite colors, not just one. So, I have started with Sailor Moon, which is a classic. we can all agree Sailor Moon is the classical magical girl. Right? So, I suppose we will add a sticky note for each show that we will cover. Well, I'm telling you, Sailor Moon is the poster child of magical girls. So, they have the same outfit. Same outfit. Different, well, they have different colors for each member of the team. So, same outfit. Different colors. And also, I guess we can say they have also different shoes. And also different hair. But different hair. I guess that also works. Louis says, I didn't watch this too much. Oh, no problem. We're just taking a look at the design of each one. Of each team that we think works well. And we will just analyze what makes them a good team. What makes them a good design. For example, Sailor Moon, which is the one in the middle, we know she's an amazing, incredible design because she has a very distinct silhouette. Which means if we're going to take a look at this in black, if we will just paint all of this black or in like a single color, we will immediately recognize it's Sailor Moon. We will immediately recognize Usagi. So that's why this is considered one of the best character designs. However, they also really work well as a team. So we will take a couple of those. We will take a couple of examples for teams that work well. We will try to understand what makes them work. And generally, based on that, I'm gonna tell Starly goodbye because he's a little bit in the way. Goodbye, Starly! Yep. We're gonna tell Starly goodbye. And also, maybe I will set up... No, we do want notifications. So... Whoops. We'll do it like this. So, our screen will be clean. No, this is not really much in the way, so it's fine. Yeah, so... Sailor Moon... OG... Magical girls. They have the same outfit, they have a ribbon, all have a ribbon, all have these very cute skirts, and they all have long gloves. So this is the first team of magical girls that we're analyzing. Another great team of magical girls, I would say, is Tokyo Mew Mew. I would use the OG designs of Tokyo Mew Mew because I think they feel a bit more cohesive. So I think we will use those. I'm gonna look up a good photo which will represent the whole group. Let's see if I have anything like that. Okay. Yeah, I have some photo here. So these are Tokyo Mew Mew. And I really think this is a really great design for magical girls because you can clearly tell they all belong to the same team and their outfits are very different. It's surprising how different their outfits are. And yet, somehow they feel very cohesive and they feel like they're part of the same team. Hello, Yotho! Thank you for joining. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? How are you doing? We're currently analyzing magical girl teams and analyze their outfits to see what works and what doesn't. So they all have chokers and they all have those puffy sort of sleeves, but that's kind of it. Oh, also they have this bracelet around their legs as well. But that's it. That's it. These are all the similarities that they have. The outfits themselves, they are very different from one another, and I really appreciate how they still look like they're part of the same magical girl team. So, how did they accomplish this? They accomplished it by, if you take a look at their clothes, they're all very lined. Even on her, we have those lines over here and lines over here. Also, her boots are lined, and these boots are also lined, and those are as well. Honestly, just Ichigo's boots are not very cohesive with the rest of the team. But it still looks like a really great design. So, what we can learn from this one... Whoops. I want to replicate the note. So, what makes it work is that they all have puffy. Same puffy outfits. Actually, not all of them have puffy outfits, to be fair. Like, the only puffy outfits are for Ichigo and Pudding. The other outfits, I wouldn't say they're puffy. But they have puffy shoulder, like, puffy sleeves. Same puffy sleeves. That would be correct. You have all puffy sleeves. Maybe let's use a smaller font. Yeah, that will do. Same puffy sleeves, same choker and leg bracelet. I don't know what to call it, so I'm just gonna go with the leg thingy. Maybe let's make a bit of a smaller font. Probably a bit smaller. Same puffy sleeves, same choker and leg thingy. And also they have same lines across their dress. Same line direction across the main outfit. Across the outfit. And again, they have very different issues for all of them. It's very interesting how they made all these design work together. Also, their weapons, they all have a heart. Same heart shape and weapons. Yothel says, I don't watch Magical Girls anime much, but I feel like the outfit should be matched with their personality. That's a very interesting thing to say. So, what kind of personality does each one of those outfits gives you? I wonder. Well, aside from her, she is considered as a very fierce and serious and mature. She's the mature type of character. The mature and reserved type of character. And I do wonder if this is being reflected through her personality. Like, do you feel that from her design, I wonder? Yothel says, an example, tomboyish character tend to have shorter and way less wavy skirt. Oh yeah. That's, yeah. So for example, Pudding, she is maybe like a little bit tomboyish, just very, very slightly tomboyish. Very slightly. And therefore, she has this kind of outfit, which isn't a skirt, but more of pants. These are supposed to be like kind of really short pants. That's about her. And on the other side, this one, she's supposed to be the nerdy one. There is like the dorky one. And I don't feel like her outfit shows that. But I do think that for the Magical Girl team that we will design, we will definitely want to reflect the personality of our characters through the Magical Girl design. So I do agree with that. Okay, what other Magical Girl team can we analyze that works really well? So there's, I feel like the Mermaid Melody team also really looks cohesive. They look very cohesive, even though they have a little bit of a different design for each mermaid. Let me look up the designs. There we go. We have these three. It kind of reminds me of the Powerpuff Girls because of the colors. So, this one is actually the tomboy girl of the team. She wears a male school uniform, but again, it is not reflected in her magical girl design. And the reason these designs feel cohesive to me is probably because of the top part of the design. They all have these ruffles. They all have these ruffles. And also their colors are from the same type of saturation. Honestly, maybe it's not, this example is not that good. Need to think about it. I mean, if I'm trying to actually analyze this, then their designs don't look too similar. And probably the reason they look like they're part of the same team is because of the colors really match well. So I think we can definitely learn something from this. For example, here in this case, the colors are so very different. They vary so much. And what saves it is the fact that they have the exact same outfit. Yothel says, do you think Powerpuff Girls is also considered as magical girls? Of course! Of course the Powerpuff Girls are a magical girl show, for sure. There's no doubt about that one. Like, 100%. And actually, did you know that the Powerpuff Girls had an anime? Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. That's funny. They look cute. They look cute. Here you go. This is the Powerpuff Girls anime. So, yeah, I know, right? I know, right? Okay, so here again, they all have the same outfits. Just they vary in color. Yes. Powerpuff Girls had an anime adaptation. Okay. This is more of the Sailor Moon type of... yeah, this is more of... This actually fits here a lot. Because it's the same lessons. Let's put the lessons that we have learned from this one to the front. And see. So they all have the same outfit. And they have different colors. Their shoes are the same. And they have different hair. They definitely have different hair, so there's that. I think that's a very similar, we have very similar lessons to learn from both Sailor Moon and the Powerpuff Girls adaptation. Yep. Yothel says, I never thought so, because they usually use raw power. Do you mean, like, whether they... Because... Is it because they don't have a transformation sequence from, like, human to magical? Is that how you see the difference? You might be right. You might be right. I don't know. I mean, I think a transformation sequence is not necessary for a girl to be magical. For example, I'm gonna be controversial here, but Dragon Ball Z, all the Dragon Ball series, they're all magical girls or boys. Because they have a transformation sequence where they transform into more powerful beings and they use magic to fight. And especially Gohan, he has all of the magical girl tropes where he hides his identity as a Super Saiyan or as a Saiyan in general. And Gohan is a magical girl. Oh, I see, Otho. I see what you mean. It's because they don't shoot like lasers or whatnot. Although they do. Also, they fly. This is kind of magical to fly, you know? They can shoot lasers from their eyes. They can fly. They're super strong. I mean, I get that they also punch evil in the face, but those punches are very strong for like 4 years old, you know? There must be something magical about it. Freedom says, so does that make Superman a magical girl? I think so! I'm gonna be controversial and say I think so. Yes. Also Spider-Man. Spider-Man is also a magical girl. Yothel says, I can't imagine Gohan used transform while screaming, Saiyan change! Like a magical girl. Let me demonstrate. No, I cannot demonstrate. I don't have a deep voice enough. But maybe he would be like very cute about it. Saiyan change! Maybe something like that. That would be funny. Okay. Right, so actually, I'm not really sure about this being a good example for a cohesive look. But for some reason, they do work. Probably the colors. I think Tokyo Mew Mew is a very great example to learn from. Okay, what other magical girls do we know about? It's worth checking them out. I would say let's go for Winx, the original design. Their original designs look very cohesive. Let's see why. Okay. So, they all have sparkly outfits and relatively long boots. They're all wearing boots and they have sparkly outfits. Honestly, aside from being super sparkly, I don't see any cohesion. But here's an example for... This is a good example for how to reflect personality in the design. Because this one is the tomboy and she's the one that is not wearing a skirt. And she is like the more modest one. I'm not sure this is a good photo because she's sitting down and it doesn't let us see her design very well. So let's look for another photo of them to see what makes them work together as a team. Let's look up a better photo. Okay, we kind of have this one. Okay, I'm gonna skip these 3 for now. And probably let's scale these girls down. Okay, now we can see her outfit, but we cannot see hers very well. Hello, Nox! Welcome in, how are you? Yothel says, how do you think the skin color play in their outfit? I'm not sure skin color should matter much to the outfit because any skin color can wear any color of clothes, I feel like. And it's not a matter of the color of the skin, or it's more a matter of the undertone color of your skin. Some pale skin can have a warm undertone and a cold undertone, which means you will either be complemented by warm colors like orange and like yellow, or you will be complemented by other colors which are more like blue and maybe purple. Same goes for deeper skin tones as well. It really depends on the undertone of your skin color and not the skin color itself. That's more of what it's like. Something that is quite unfortunate though is the Latina coded character, which is this one. Her skin color changes a lot throughout the series. It's not very consistent. So that's kind of not cool. Okay, what makes them feel cohesive? I feel like the reason they feel cohesive is because they all have a single color for their outfit. They all have a single main color for their outfits. And they're very simple ones. They're very, very simple outfits. They don't have any ruffles, they don't have any dimension. They look like very flat. So I would say this is what makes them feel cohesive. Which is pretty much probably the reason also why these feel cohesive, because they have very similar saturation. That's what I mean. So the reason this feels cohesive is because same level of complexity, all same boots, shoe type, which is boots. What else? Same sparkles, same texture, sparkles. What else? Also, I would not say they have the same saturation because this one is clearly more saturated than the others, than this outfit, for example. Nox says, doing mighty fine, SpaceC. Had early brain food today, so brain is operating at full capacity. Anyway, what's going on in today's stream? Okay, so today we want to start designing our magical girl team for the game. And first, before we approach that, I would like to learn from existing magical girls to understand what makes them a good team. So for example, for Sailor Moon, they all have the same outfit, different shoes though, and they differ by color. Same goes for the Powerpuff Girls anime. They all have the same outfit but different colors. For Tokyo Mew Mew, I think they are a really interesting case because they look very cohesive to me, although their outfits are completely different and their color scheme is also completely different. So I think this is like a really good team to learn from. And also we'll probably take a look at a few more Winx designs because they all look cohesive even though they have different outfits. So we'll take a look at a few more Winx designs before we start designing our own magical girl team. Freedom says, what is brain food and where do I get mine? Mine's still recovering from yesterday. Oh, brain food is very important for humans. Yothel says, you should check Rainbow Bubblegum. It's a 3D Korean cartoon, and they got diverse character with great personality. Oh, let's check it out. Rainbow Bubblegum. Oh, it's Bubble Gem. Whoops. Let's see. Wait, are they, what are they? They look like they're magic. Are they mermaids? Are they mermaids? Let's see. Yofel, is it this one? Is that it? Do they have other outfits that are not mermaid? Because I'm not really looking into doing mermaids at the moment. Nox says, requested from your local mothership control center. It's good. They also have their casual outfit and the magical one. Okay, let's see if they... Okay, I will look for a magical outfit. Magical forms. Hmm. What is their magical form called? That would be easier for me to look for, I think. I mean, I found something, but it's just for the 3 of them. It's not for all of them. Let me show you what I found. There we go. So we have this one to analyze. Okay, that's interesting. So they all have gloves and they all have puffy sleeves over here. And they all have a rainbow shape in the middle. That's cute. To be fair, these are good designs. These are great designs. Also, another thing that I see from this one is that it's layered. I have 2 layers here, 2 layers here, and 2 layers here. Actually, these are also layered. There are 2 layers for the skirts for each one of those. So there are some similarities for these two shells, for these 2 teams. Nox says, have you seen My Little Pony Equestria Girls? That counts as a magical girl shell. But do they have a magical transformation as a team? I'm not sure they do. Do they? If yes, we will check it out. They do! Okay. Let's check it out. Equestria Girls. Oh, I see. Okay. This is an example for what you're not supposed to do for your designs. Let's see if we can find their magical girl forms. Okay. I'm sorry, but this is an example for what we're supposed to avoid. They don't look like a team at all. There is absolutely nothing cohesive about those designs. Maybe aside from all of them having ponytails. Like, the only thing that makes them feel like they're part of a team is probably their ponytails. I mean, they're all wearing boots. Almost all of them are wearing boots. But even the boots themselves, they're all in different form. This is different colors, different shapes. They probably fit the characters themselves, maybe. No, I don't even feel like they reflect the personality of each character very well. I don't even feel that because she's supposed to be the tomboy one, right? And her outfit is not very tomboyish at all. She's supposed to be like the majestic one, the glamorous one. And I don't see that in her outfit. Ugh. This is an example for how not to design a magical girl team. Yes, freedom. So many clashing colors. And they're all very, very saturated. Nox says their outfits are based on their personality more than the whole team aesthetics. Do they? Do they? Like, she's supposed to be the nerdy one, right? Do you feel like she's nerdy from this outfit? Do you feel like she's the one that loves to party? Like she's the wacky one? The funny one? I don't feel like. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't really think that their personality is reflected very well throughout these designs. I'm sorry. Nox says you gotta remember the nerdy one's supposed to be the princess. Oh yeah, right. But that doesn't feel princessy either. I don't know. Like, maybe she has her personality reflected the most in her, maybe. But it's just because of the boots. Like, she's supposed to be the. Is she like supposed to be? I don't know. I cannot say. Being a cowgirl is not really a personality type. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe look. Let's look for maybe another outfit of theirs that might be more cohesive. Let's look for something else from the Equestria girls. Yeah, I don't see anything from like a brief glance so much. Actually, maybe. Okay, there was like this evil Twilight and her counterpart, Sunset Shimmer. Sunset Shimmer. Maybe these two kind of feel similar. Let's check those out. What were their codes? Sunset Shimmer and Twilight Sparkle Charms. Where one of them became evil and the other one became, I don't know, angelic? Maybe these designs kind of work. Let's see. Let me look it up. No, I can't find anything. I can't really find a good photo or a screenshot. I can't find a good screenshot. Maybe we should look up for another example. Maybe we should look into. Yothel says, try search Rainbow Bubblegum Magical Girl. Bubble Jam. Okay. Rainbow Bubble Jam Magical Girl. Let's see. Ali says, oh, Ali, welcome back. Welcome back. We're looking for magical girl designs and we're trying to learn from them. Nox says, there was a magical girl anime I used to watch, a very old anime. Actually, it was called Revolution. Oh, yeah, Revolutionary Girl Utena. Not the typical magical girl anime, though. Yeah, we will look into it. I think it might be an interesting example to look into. Okay, so about Bubble Jam. Can't find a screenshot that we show. Like, I see screenshots of them as a group, but only as mermaids. Only as mermaids for some reason. Only as mermaids. Okay, we will leave Bubble Jam for now. Let's move to Utena. Okay, I have to say that I really like Utena art style. I think she looks so cool and yet feminine, even though she's wearing a male or more of a masculine outfit. She's so cool. Is she part of a team? I'm not sure if she's part of a team. Is she? Yofel, if you find a good screenshot from the show that shows all of the magical outfits, like, please put it on the Discord and I will check it out. Oh, hello, Belle. Welcome in. Welcome in, Belle. We are currently looking into magical girl designs and we're trying to learn from them. So far, this would be the best one, best example. This is, I'm sorry, but this is the worst example. This is the worst example. And I wanted to look into more Winx designs. Maybe we'll go for more. Nox says she starts off alone, but she gets more people later on. Okay, please give me like keywords to look out for on Google so I can find her team. So I can find the other designs as well. Cardcaptor Sakura is not a team. Oh yes, Cardcaptor Sakura is yes, she holds a special place in our mechanical hearts. Yes, because we want to design a magical girl team for the game that we're making. So to do that, we need to think about what works for other magical girls as a team. And unfortunately, Sakura-chan is not part of a team. Also, she has so many outfits. This Tomoyo girl, she's something else. Alright, so let's look for Billy Vic's team design. Because I think that Billy Vic's outfits work really nice. I'm not sure about how cohesive they are. Do you feel like these designs are cohesive? I'm curious. Almost all of them have two parts for their designs. Like a top part and a bottom part. Kinda. And I would say these four have ruffles as well in their designs. Okay, so I feel like these four definitely have something in common and they feel like they're part of a team. Also, they have, again, they're all wearing boots again. And they have really, really huge wings in this transformation in comparison to this one. Belle says, I like them. They're all sparkles. Oh yes, sparkles are the best. Honestly, I like their Enchantix version more. Oh, let's bring in Enchantix. Sure. Ali says, apples are originated in Kazakhstan. Really? Wait, really? For you? Yeah, let's look up their Enchantix. Enchantix. Let's see. Yeah, I tend to agree about Enchantix being the superior design because they really look like the final. It looks like their final form. It looks like the mega fairy design. It's like an extreme fairy design. So maybe it's worth checking it out. But to be fair, the Enchantix design. Oh man, I can only find the 3D version for some reason. Why can I only find the 3D version? Okay, so while the Enchantix design looks really nice, let's bring in a photo. While this design looks really amazing, and it's probably the best one, and it definitely feels like the superior fairy form, they don't read like magical girls to me, like the classic magical girls to me. Because they feel more like the fantasy type, and usually magical girls are more lean towards the kind of Lolita type or the princess type or the Victorian type. And I'm not sure this is what I'm looking for. I'm not sure I'm looking for the fantasy, the European fantasy type of magic. I'm looking more for the Victorian Lolita fashion type, I think. But I think we can still learn something from this, which is, again, okay, they all have, finally they don't have boots. This is probably one of the only versions of their transformations where they don't wear boots. I don't know. I don't know. But they have really nice swirlies around their leg designs, which I definitely appreciate. It looks pretty and it looks magical. And of course, their wings designs, they're also absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But aside from that, I wouldn't say that their outfits look like they're part of the same team, other than that. Interesting. Nox says the original Enchantix music was so good too. Yes, I agree. I agree. Senko, I think there will be a reboot soon for Winx. So if you're gonna be curious about it, you can watch it. Nox says, but after new season dropped, the music was lazy. I never watched the latest seasons. Ali, you want me to search for the origin of apples? Let's check it out. Origin of apples. They originated in Kazakhstan, in Central Asia. In Caspian Sea. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Apples are awesome. Belle says Madoka Magica has more gothic Lolita outfits. Yeah, okay, let's check out Madoka Magica. Like, they probably have... Okay. I'm not sure they look like they're part of the same team. They definitely look like they're part of the same universe. But I don't know if they look like they're part of the same team. Which is by design, to be fair, because they're not really a team. They're not supposed to be teams. If they wish to become a team, then they can go for it, but they don't have to. Which is probably the same for Winx as well. The Winx are also not really supposed to be part of the team. They just happen to be friends that work together on missions and whatnot. Okay, let's put out Madoka Magica. Yeah, we can't really see the designs very well from this one. I could say that Homura and Mami maybe have kind of... No, they don't really have similar designs at all. This is not a... This is no good. Cinco says Magical Girl Raising Project has good ones too. What's the Magical Girl Raising Project? Is it a show? Maybe we should look it up. Magical Girl Raising Project. Let's look it up. Magical Girl Raising Project. Let's see. Yeah, Belle, I agree. Oh, it's an anime. Ooh, very cute. Looks very cute from what I see, but... Oh, hello, welcome in, please. Welcome in. But I wouldn't say they have outfits that match one another. I will show you what I mean. Oh, it's a really dark one. Okay. So here's the thing. They look very different from one another in their designs. I would say they don't even look like they're part of the same universe. they look. I'm looking for what makes a team design work. So far, I think the original design looks really well. This is partially looks like they're a team. Like these four looks like it. These four look like a team sort of, because they all have ruffles. They have boots. They have huge wings, and they sparkle. Oh, they sparkle so hard. I wish I could sparkle. And about the Enchantex, they just look like the final boss of a fairy, which is a good thing. This is what they were supposed to do. I think at some point Enchantex was supposed to be the final season, but it earned way too much money. So there's that. So, wait, so about Utena, how can I find the other members of her team? If you guys can give me some keywords to look into, I will. Okay, more magical girls teams. Oh, we have Pretty Cure. Pretty Cure. Pretty Cure are usually quite cohesive, aren't they? Belle, which season should I look into? Which design do you like the best? We will look into it. I'm gonna, for now, I will look for the Wonderful Pretty Cure. Wonderful Pretty Cure, because they're like very Lolita fashion. Okay. So they all have ruffles. Oh my. This skirt really looks like the card captor Sakura. The opening dress. If you take a look. I wanna compare. Let's bring her card captor Sakura first. Opening. It looks so much like her. Let me show you what I mean. Oh, wait, what? Look. This is nearly identical. Even the pose. They have clearly drawn inspiration from her. At least for the skirt part. Okay, so ooh, I really like her braids. They are cute hearts. That's so cute. I would definitely want something like this for my character. For my characters. The braids are heart-shaped. That's so cute. That's adorable. Okay, they all have very high knee socks. They all have ruffles. And they all have a bow in the center of the outfit. They also have these somewhat opened gloves. I wouldn't call them gloves, but I would call them maybe cuffs for the arms. Arm cuffs? Is that a thing? They all have arm cuffs. Also, these do have an open shoulder, which I definitely like. I like open shoulders. As you can see, I'm also having open shoulders. I mean, I do think that all of my, I don't know yet, but I do think that my magical girl team designs, they will probably have open shoulders. That's something I really like. Mark says, can I see a whole list of all the magical girls we have so far? Yes, of course. So we have Sailor Moon, we have Powerpuff Girls, we have Tokyo Mew Mew, we have Winx, we have Pretty Cure as well, and we have Rainbow Bubble Gem. I wouldn't say, and we have this example too, but it's bad. It's a bad example. Yeah, and we have for secure. So I wouldn't say Utena. Man, this is so cool. I really like the way she looks. She looks so cool. I love it. Hello, Stoof. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? How are you doing? We are currently designing some magical girls for the game that we will develop. I mean, currently we're trying to learn lessons. That's more of what we're doing right now. We're learning lessons from other magical girl shows at first. So, maybe we should write our lessons that we have from the other teams. So this goes for this. Also, what we're learning from this one, let's put it here. Same wing size. Same separation for top and bottom. Same boots, same shoe type boots, and they all spark. Oh, they all have ruffles, same amount of ruffles, which is good. Ruffles are always good, and same sparkle amount. So this is how they all relate to one another. And unfortunately, this is bad. I'm just gonna say bad. Not cohesive. Saturation is very high. I'm so sorry. They do not look like a team at all. They also don't really look like a team, but at least they look like they're from the same universe. These ones, oh man, they don't even reflect their personalities. This is what not to do to design a magical girl team. Nox says, there's another one I know called Magical Destroyers. Okay, we will check it out. We will check it out after we finish with our lessons. So they all have ruffles. Ruffles are great. They have bows in the middle of their design and also on the skirt. Bows on the chest and bows on the skirt. Also, they have knee socks as well. And I really like her braids, that they're heart shaped. That's so cute. And yeah, so far, I really appreciate this design. It's different enough and it looks very cohesive. Oh yeah, there was which used the same color palette for all of their characters, which is interesting. Okay, let's check out Magical Destroyers. And then Magical Destroyers. And then we will check out which. Oh yeah, that's not very typical at all. I don't understand what I'm seeing. But I do think we have some kind of cohesion going on, regardless. At least for the two of the characters. At least for two of them, I do see something cohesive about them. Let's see. Let's bring here the Magical Destroyers. Yeah. So they both have two colors in their designs. They have black and another two colors, another color, single color, but it has two types of saturation. One is very saturated and one is very pastel. I definitely see, maybe they're not part of the same team, but they're definitely part of the same universe for sure. Because this one has a bow in the middle, and she has a tie in the middle, and she has pastel blue and dark blue, and she has pink and red. So I can see how they're like part of the same universe. So maybe the lesson that we can take from this one, is black plus color plus pastel color. Belle says, but I'm not sure if what you're looking for. Nox says the red one's name is Anarchy, blue girl's name is Blue, and pink is Gold Pink. That's not very cohesive, is it? Wait, so the pink one is also part of the same team? She does not look like she belongs at all. Like, at all. She does not feel related. Okay, let's look into which. Let's look into which. it's hard to find their outfit. TV show, maybe. TV show. And let's look for their clothes. Okay. While it looks like a great show, I think the designs are horrible. Like, maybe the designs themselves are not so bad, but the color combinations for all of those, oh no. It's a disaster. It's like they all have socks that are green, and they have teal skirts and pink shirts. This is so weird. I mean, they should have chosen better color schemes for their designs, I think. Nox says the red one's name. Oh, yeah, sorry. Nox says she is, yeah, and she doesn't use the traditional weapon too. She uses a syringe. Okay, so I guess it's her point. That's her point, to be very different. Well, we can still learn something from this. Which is to use the right colors to make them feel cohesive. Belle says, yes, they were definitely a design choice. Yes. A very bold move. And what can we say? It was still a successful show, so you can make ugly color choices and still make a successful show. I think that's a really good thing. Okay, what other magical girls teams should we look into? What other teams? Oh, maybe let's go for the Star Guardians. Let's go for the Star Guardians, I think. They also have something to teach us. The Star Guardians. Let's look for Lux, Jinx, Lulu, and the others. Where can I find a photo of all of them together? I cannot find one with all of them together. Maybe let's take their splash arts. Alright. So we have Jana. The OG team. We have Jana. Have Star Guardian Jinx. Here's Jinx. So, I do think that Jinx's design is really cute. I think it's really cute. But it's not reflected very well here. Let's also look up for Lulu. Okay, their splash arts are not really good at showing their outfits. Lulu. She looks like a gremlin. Nox says there is a villain version called Star Guardian Zoe. Oh yeah, let's bring in Zoe, why not? Zoe is pretty cool. Ooh, when it comes to think about it, we have kind of similar hair. Don't we? Our hair is kind of similar. A little bit. Okay, but she doesn't look like she's part of the team. Let's focus on the original team. Let's focus on Lux. She was also part of the same team, right? Okay, honestly, even though they're a team, they don't really look like they belong together. Do they? Do they look like they belong together to you? All of those? What do you think? Do they look like they belong together? All of those designs? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, they all have white color, gold color, and their own color, which is either red or pink or purple or green or blue. So they have the same colors and they all have the same star shape. They all have the same star shape. And they all have similar colors, I suppose. Oh, hello, Sir Pigeon. Hello. Welcome in. I am sorry to hear that you're burnt out from development. I'm very sorry to hear that. Maybe you need to take a break and then gather your power back. Yeah. I don't feel like they really belong together so much. But let's see Zaya and Rakan. Let's see Zaya and Rakan. Star Guardian, Zaya and Rakan. Like, they're supposed to complement one another, right? Because they're like a hubby and a wifey, right? So they're supposed to work together. Now, how do I find each one of them on their own? Okay, I mean, I found some fan art. They don't look very cohesive to me, unfortunately. They don't. I mean, kind of. Because they're both birdie-like. Let's bring here the concept art for Recon. Here it is. And let's also bring one for Zaya. So Pigeon says, yep, that's why I'm here. Great, great. Good to have you around. I'm happy that I'm able to be helpful when you're taking your break. Okay, so they have the same cape. This is Rakan. He's a magical girl. And this is Zaya. She's also a magical girl. So, that's Zaya. This is Rakan. This is Zaya. And what we have similar with both of them is that they're both birds. And they have the same cape shape. Okay, they also kind of have similar hair. Going down from here and from here. I would say their legs seem kind of the same. Yes, they're pigeon. They're pigeons. They are pigeon people. That's who they are. But his outfit is very revealing, and I would expect the same for Zaya as well. Because this one is very revealing and this one is not. I'm not sure. They feel like they are part of the same team. Maybe they are. Like, maybe we're not supposed to look for soldier-like outfits, or they're all the same completely. Nox says, of course, if you want the most basic design, check out Star Guardian Ari. I feel like Star Guardian Ari looks a lot like Star Guardian Zaya, actually. Let's see. I feel like they have a very similar outfit. Oh, but to be fair, they were supposed to be part of the same team, so that kind of makes sense, right? Oh yeah, they have an identical outfit. They have an identical outfit. Check it out. It looks almost the same, just different colors. Let me get a better photo. Let's take her splash art. Here. They look very similar. They look so similar. Zaya and Ari look like they have very similar outfits. But they were part of the same team, so that makes sense to me. Sir Pigeon says, I use free assets for demo so I can get some money to hire artists. That's a very great decision to make, I think. I think that's a good decision. You don't need to hassle for art just yet. Get your money and then take a proper artist. Pay some proper artists to do their job. Sir Pigeon says, are they from League of Legends? These three are from League of Legends. These three. Sir Pigeon says, oh, so you're toxic. Am I? I'm not toxic. Look at all of those cute designs that we have here. Let's try to summarize all of our lessons. Let's summarize all of our lessons from today. Noxus, can't forget about the Star Guardian who became corrupted for Nemesis Fiddlesticks. Oh yeah, that was such a nice storyline, I will say. Sir Pigeon says, you play League of Legends, so you're toxic. I wish I had the time to play anything. I don't play anything, unfortunately. Okay. So guys. Or dare I say, Universians. So, what kind of design elements do you like? I'm just curious about what you think. I'm gonna share what I like. Sir Pigeon says they all look mid. Do you have designs that you think are good? Maybe we will look into the ones that you think that look good, and then we can learn something new from there. Please share your favorite design. Sir Pigeon asks, what are you looking for? I am looking for magical girl designs that look cohesive and cool. And also probably more on the Lolita side rather than the fantasy type. This I would say more looks like fantasy. This is more of like the magical color type that I'm looking for. So if you have any ideas for that, please share. For those that don't look mid. Nox says, as much as I like Star Guardian designs, I prefer dark stars like Dark Cosmic Gin. Oh yeah. Sir Pigeon, no, not pixel art just yet. We first need to design something and then we can go for the pixel art. We are still far away from the pixel art. Yeah, I like Dark Cosmic designs a lot. Their splash arts are just incredible. And also, Dark Star Gen in general is just probably one of the best skins. Yeah. Okay. So about our lessons then. Okay. We like ruffles. Or at least I like ruffles. I like ruffles. I like open shoulder designs. Okay. I like ruffles. I like open shoulder designs. Sailor Moon? Here's Sailor Moon. Don't you see? Sailor Moon was literally the first one that I started with. We discussed Madoka Magica. We discussed it briefly. And the thing about the Madoka Magica, they all look like they're from the same universe, but they don't look like they're part of the same team. Here's our card captor, Sakura. There she is. Our baby. Our cute little baby. Okay. What else? I like sparkles. Here's pretty cute. Here you go. This is pretty cute. Ruffles, open shoulder designs. Oh yeah, Doremi. You're right. We should take a look at Doremi. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Doremi. I think they all have the same design, but just in different colors. But let's take a look. They are also the OG. Just like Sailor Moon. Sir Pigeon, did you know that the Powerpuff Girls had an anime adaptation? Did you know about that? Here we go. Yeah, so they all have the same design but different color. And also different hairstyles. So this is similar to Sailor Moon and also to the Powerpuff Girls. I think we're good. I think we're good. Thank you though. But please feel free to share if you have anything that you like personally. Okay, now you're just reading from a list, aren't you? Well, here she is. Here's Miyu Ichigo. Here she is. Repeating elements. Like Joker or cuffs, although I'm not sure these are cuffs. Bows. Hikaru Shida. Let's see what's Hikaru Shida. I'm not familiar with that. I don't think it's Shida. Oh, I see. This is supposed to be part of a clamp. This is supposed to be part of a clamp series, isn't it? But which show is it? Sir Pigeon, sir. Don't you see we have wings here? Okay, so this is Magic Knight. Magic Knight Ray Earth. Let's see their designs. They're actually interesting because they're like... They're pretty cool, I will say. These are really cool designs. Wait, they look like Power Rangers, kinda. Okay, let me show you. I think this is like a pretty cool design. Here we go. Check it out. Are these all swords? What's this? Is this a sword as well? Hello, Dark. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Dark engine. Ooh. Okay, so there's quite a few stuff to learn from this one. They all have some armor elements and flowy fabric elements. Also, they have the moon, the sun, and a star. And they also have all sorts of gems all over their design. That's pretty nice. Dark Engine Sons, hey, how's it going? I'm thinking they're all sorts. Yeah, I think so too, but I'm not sure. Which from which? We had which here, but it's not really fitting. Oh, there it is. That's fit. That's which. So Pigeon says Sabrina is not part of a team. Is she? Is Sabrina part of a team? I don't think. But this is pretty cool. I like how they're... Who's a member on her team? Your team. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Okay, they look pretty cool. Oh, she has a bow. I thought they all have swords. Wait, what's going on? Okay, their designs are simplified like crazy in comparison to this drawing. Let me show you. My god. Look. Look. Their designs are so simple, are simplified like crazy in comparison to the anime. In comparison to the manga illustration. Oh my. The difference between these two. My. So Pigeon says, Sabrina, I am Sabrina, and Sabrina is my teammate. Okay. Sir Pigeon, you win. You win. Jasmine says... Wait, what? Sir Pigeon says, it's the first time I see SpaceC so tired. What do you mean? Tired? Well, maybe a little bit. I've been talking non-stop this whole time. And honestly, I'm starting to hurt a little bit. Dark Engine says, I figure some compromises need to be made when drawing thousands and thousands of frames. Oh, yeah. Whenever... I mean, of course. For sure. I don't blame them at all. And actually, I do think that their swords are really cool. Even though they're simplified. And I like how their swords are of different shapes. And in general, I like the fact that they're a knight type of magical girls. That's really awesome. Sarah Pigeon says he loves long and big swords. So this one is pretty long and is pretty big. This is probably not the best way to hold a sword. Dark Engine says, I like the blue one with the thin and long sword. Yes, me too. I like all of them. I think both of those designs are really cool. This is like their school uniform or something. And this is like their ultimate power kind of moment. Yeah. Yeah, swords are pretty cool in general. But I'm not sure. Okay. What can we learn from these designs? That they have the same weapon and they have the same armor. And they have the same boots. But honestly, this design is so much cooler. And I like that how they have armor in different parts of their design. And I like how flowy the fabric, the white fabric is. I don't know, these are so cool. Good job, Sir Pigeon, good job. That's just what I'm gonna say. Good job. Okay. What else are we taking to our own designs? I think I really like Utana's design because it kind of looks masculine, but also it has ruffles and she looks really cool. I don't know, I feel like Utana is so cool. Sir Pigeon, if you would really like to continue, you can. Dark Engine says, from my basic understanding of military history, the long pokey types of weapons were generally the most superior on the battlefields, especially against armored opponents. That was very counterintuitive to me. I thought the person swinging around a huge sword is the most dangerous person, but apparently it's the person with the long, thin weapon with maximum reach in open battlefields. Oh, really? I did not know that because, I mean, if it's so thin, then how can it break the armor? How can it go through the armor if it's so thin? Like, why would it cause any damage? That's weird, isn't it? That's interesting. That's an interesting piece of fact. For sure. That's interesting. Okay, what else do we like? I like ruffles, I like open shoulder designs, I like layers of ruffles. I like longer back skirt. I like uniforms. Uniforms like Utena. What else? Two repeating colors plus one unique color for each magical girl. So that's another lesson that we have learned. Same amount of complexity we have to remember. Same complexity. Serpent says, well, yeah, but the spear is more superior to the sword. In addition, iron armor was impenetrable by pointing things in, such as which why maces and crossbows became a thing to counter the armor. Yeah. Wait. So arrows were able to break through the steel? That's interesting. Long pointy things were good against horses and chainmail leather paddings. Oh yeah. That makes sense. Dark Engine's plate armor was actually so strong that it was mostly bulletproof, to my understanding. What? Wow. But there were weak spots in the armor that were vulnerable. Oh yeah, that makes sense. And therefore the thin swords could be very helpful in that part. Usually meant unhorsing a knight only to stab into the slit of his visor or hammer him in the groin. Oh. Yeah, so the moment the horse is down, the knight is also kind of down. Maybe let's also add same shoes. Maybe. Or at least same type. What else? Maybe the same jacket? Maybe a jacket. Maybe a jacket? Kind of. Top. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. And I'm just really going to say that Tokyo Meomiya really did a good job, I think. There we go. So these are our lessons. I feel like. Dark Engine says, apologies for talking so much about it. It's really interesting to me. I think it's very interesting. I think it's very cool. I had so many intuitions growing up about how things work that were completely wrong. Yeah, it's like humans were so very wrong about physics this whole time for the majority of the existence of humans. Dark Engine! Okay, I will share my link for Discord so you guys can talk if you're up for it. Here you go. Right. So these are our lessons that we have learned from investigating all sorts of magical girls. So we can actually start designing them on the next stream. Okay. If you guys have any additional questions, please write them down right now and I will answer them. Other than that, thank you so much for joining me today. On Wednesdays, we have another episode of Functional Fun, the game design podcast. And it's really awesome. Please check it out. We already have a few episodes out. They're pretty cool. And on Saturdays, we do a more technical game development kind of stream where I do some coding and I do some godot stuff. And on Sundays, just like today, we do a more artistic type of game design and game dev, where we discuss art design and we draw some characters and stuff like that. So this is the type of stuff we do on Sundays. Yeah. Right. So, yes, Sir Pigeon, what is your question? Dark Engine says it was nice talking to you. It was so nice talking to you as well. I learned a lot about swords, so that was pretty cool. Please teach us more about swords in the next stream. I will wait for that. Oh, Kizumi, you have joined. That's nice. Good to have you around. Good to have you around again. Okay, Sir Pigeon asks, would you prefer Godot or Unity? Okay. So, I am coming from a Unity background. And then Unity made some oopsie. A very huge, big oopsie. And now, I have moved to Godot. So far, Godot is pretty cool. And it's open source. So they cannot make any weird, awkward oopsies. I hope. So that's like the main selling point of Godot. For me at least. And Sir Pigeon asks Dark Engine to join Discord. Yes, guys. Please join Discord. Yes, Sir Pigeon, what other question do you have? Let's look for someone to raid. Ooh, I think we can raid Quilm. Quilm is an awesome pixel artist. Let's raid Quilm. Sir Pigeon? No. 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 Okay. I am not answering that type of question. No. Right, so we will see you all next week. Have a lovely rest of your time zone.